Imagine waking up in the year 2060, greeted by a gentle breeze and the scent of the open sea. But this isn't a vacation, it's a regular day in the life of someone living on a floating city. A concept once relegated to the realms of science fiction, floating cities have become a fascinating reality. Innovative colonization efforts driven by the adventurous spirit of mankind and the crucial need to tackle rising sea levels. As you step outside your sustainable, modular living unit, you're met with the sight of a sprawling marine metropolis. These cities are complex ecosystems engineered to exist harmoniously with the ocean. Far from traditional cities, floating colonies are models of environmental sustainability, relying on renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and even wave power. The architecture is awe-inspiring, sleek, dynamic, and adaptive, with each structure designed to withstand the ocean's moods and movements. In stepping onto the main deck streets, you notice how bustling the city life is beneath the open sky. Transportation here is innovative. Some citizens swim placidly through transparent underwater transit tunnels, while others speed along silent, electrified pathways on bicycles and hoverboards. Unlike the congested streets of cities present, these thoroughfares are alive with efficiency and serenity, celebrating the harmony between humans and technology. A quick detour into one of the vertical gardens reveals how agriculture has been reinvented. Gone are the days of importing produce over long distances. Instead, these cities boast locally sourced foods grown via vertical farming and aquaponics systems. Rich in both nourishment and community spirit, these spaces serve as public gathering areas for education and interaction, combining traditional farming techniques with contemporary innovation. Next, you wander towards the city's hub, a massive floating platform that houses research labs, educational institutions, and community centers. Here, scholars, scientists, and creators of all kinds work diligently, inspired by the marvels of their floating world and dedicated to solving the pressing issues of the time. This bridge between nature and humanity is underscored by artificial intelligence, guiding city infrastructure, resource management, and even emergency response in times of rough seas. But life in floating cities is not merely about adaptation and technology. There is a deep cultural vibrancy here, one enriched by the diversity of its inhabitants. From descendants of Earth's coasts who cherish their oceanic ties to pioneers drawn by the siren call of adventure. Regular cultural exchanges, art installations, and floating performance stages mean that there is no shortage of inspiration as stories, traditions, and innovations are shared across the waves. As the sun sets on another remarkable day in the year 2060, ocean colonies exemplify a triumph of human innovation and resilience. These extraordinary cities float atop the challenges of climate change and overpopulation, not just as a means of survival, but as a beacon of hope, ingenuity, and an untapped future. Floating cities provide the promise of a sustainable, dynamic way of living, one that has transformed our relationship with the Earth and redefined the boundaries of civilization. As we anchor our imaginations on such possibilities, one thing is clear. The horizon beckons not just for exploration, but for the creation of new legacies on the vast blue canvas of our world's oceans.